find yourself in this position a little bit far too often? I know a lot of times we think we just need to sit straight up, but sometimes that gets difficult, especially with constantly being on the computer, constantly being on our phones, reading, what have you. So I want to give you an exercise today that can try to nip this in the bud right away. If you ever get this achiness in the back of the neck or maybe up in the shoulders, this is a good one to start with. You can always do it sitting at your desk. You can do it every time you hit a red light, every time you come to a stop sign, something like that. What generally happens is the muscles in the front of our neck, super deep on the very front of our spine, they start to get weak and they just kind of like stop working for us. And that draws us kind of into this position where we can't really hold our head up straight. And we're asking these muscles to do like 3 different jobs. So we're going to start off with coming up into an upright posture. We want to focus on keeping our ears over our shoulders, looking straight ahead. Take your hand, place it on your forehead. Again, making sure you're still in that neutral alignment. What I'm going to do with this hand is I'm going to try to push my head backwards, and I'm going to use these deep neck flexors to try to keep my head in the same spot. So again, pushing right here. It should be a light push. You can probably see my muscles kind of click on here. Holding this for about 30 seconds. This is called an isometric. It's where our muscles turn on, but we're not actually doing any movement. After that one, we want to start strengthening up the different movers of our neck. So the next one's going to be a side bending motion. So you're going to take your hand, place it just above your ear, and try to push our head this way while we're using the side muscles to hold our head in neutral. So pushing here, holding for about 30 seconds. It shouldn't be very hard. You should be able to have a conversation during the whole thing. Don't be holding your breath, making sure we keep our breathing going. Repeat the same thing on the other side. And the last one is going to be rotational. So I like to use the heel of my hand or the butt of my hand here, place it on this cheekbone here. And this one I always have a little bit of difficulty with. So I always tell people to look towards your hand. Use your hand to push yourself back to neutral, and you'll actually feel this opposite neck muscle turn on. And then same with the other side. So I look towards the hand, rotate it back, and you should see this guy pop on. Again, hold all these for about 30 seconds. The whole thing takes about 2.5 to 3 minutes. And then you can start progressing from there, holding for 45 seconds, holding for a minute. Again, these are postural muscles. They don't need to be super strong. They just need to be able to hold you up kind of throughout the workday. These are good before you start work on a computer, before you're going to be doing a lot of reading or being on our phone, or maybe periodically throughout the day. Let me know down below if this helps you, if you've ever tried it before. And if you have any other questions, definitely reach out to us. But until next time, Clayton.